If you're watching the replay, you can tap the screen for hearts. Welcome. Hi. Hi, Kara. Come on in, friends. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to show you how I've made my clip art giant. It's also on my blog at schroedershenanigansinsecond.com. Hi, Wendy. Hello. Tap the Perry Buddy so a lot of your friends can learn this trick too. I'm glad, Amy. Thank you. Hi, Jenny from Michigan. Okay, so I've got a blog post right now. Actually, it's the most recent post on my blog. It's enlarging fonts and images for bulletin boards. Hi, hello, Yurdi. So I'm going to kind of, and I got a ton of questions on Instagram this morning as I'm making a few more bulletin boards and a few more giant, exploding, large melon heads clip art and font. And I got lots of questions, so I figured it would just be easier for me to jump on Periscope to show you. Tap that Perry Buddy, share with your friends. I'm going to flip this around and get started. Hi, Erin from SoCal. Welcome. Good morning. I'm coming at you live from my classroom today. Sorry about, there's a really, there we go. Really bad glare behind me. So I'm coming at you live from my classroom today. My name is Ashley Schroeder. I teach second grade in Northeastern Ohio. I have a blog at schroedershenanigansinsecond.com and a TPT store at schroedershenanigansinsecond as well. So welcome. I wanted to share with you what I'm doing this morning, which is making giant clip art to use as accents for my bulletin boards. Gone are the days for me of buying a bulletin board kit in a bag at a teacher store. Hello, welcome. And I wanted to share with you what I have been almost addicted to doing, and it's like exploding, it's blowing up clip art and fonts to use as my accents. I just logged into Instagram, scroll through your post, boom, oh perfect, because this is about what I posted on Instagram. Okay, so I have been, let me kind of turn this around and show you my world this morning. So there is what I've cut so far. I've got some rules posters. This is a freebie by Caitlin Albani, Albani, awesome. Yeah, I know, right? So I have so much clip art. So here's some of my giant hashtag nerd alert. I love Melonhead's nerd alert clip art, some of my faves. Some giant fonts getting ready to be laminated here. And I kind of have my next one, I kind of left this to show you, okay? I know some of you have a poster maker. I do not have access to a poster maker at my school. I'm probably guessing I could probably send it to Staples or something like that, but sometimes I like to do things the hard way. And so as I'm creating these posters for my classroom, I literally just blow up the size. I click, and I'm going to show you this on my computer here in a second. I click the poster making option when I go to print on my Mac, and I print this out in 4 pieces. And then it'll show you how many pieces of paper it's going to be so you have an idea. I actually just made a new expectation sign. Let me show you this. Our school has school expectations, and they spell the name of our school. I teach at Hinckley Elementary in Northeastern Ohio. And I actually just made this morning. And if you look really, really close, this is 2, 4, 6, 8. This is 10 pieces of paper. Okay. So what I did was basically I just kept enlarging it. Thank you, Miranda. Welcome. Can you? Yes, I will show you on the computer. Yes, I will turn that around and show you on the computer as well. So anyway, this is 10 pieces of paper. This poster that I just made on my computer. And then I pieced it together. And some of you were asking me how I pieced it together. I literally used Scotch tape and lining it up perfectly as I hang it on the wall. I laminated each individual piece with my laminator, though I could have sent this through the school laminator, which would have laminated it all in one piece. But I really, really like the thickness of my laminator. It's a Scotch laminator. The font for the first letters at the top is KG, Let Her Go Solid. And the font down the side is KG, Wake Me Up. And the font in the words is KG, Lego House. So it took me a while. I'm not going to lie. It does take a while. So now here I am. I've got a mess and a half. I love KG too. I've got a mess and a half, and I've got a word wall that is dying for some accents on the side. So I am going to be putting together some reading and writing melon heads, including this guy right now. I'm also going to be able to be putting some accents, like a giant pencil, and I already have a giant apple, somewhere in here. A giant, oh, nope, that's not an apple. Giant apple ready to piece together and hang up. So I'm going to show you what that looks like in printing options. Now, this is kind of a little disclaimer. If you have been following me for a while, thank you. I'm hoping you guys are still there. I lost the comments. I do see the heart, so I just want to make sure. Oh, this Melon Heads is from a bunch of different packs. Those 2 kids are from, I think, her first Nerd Alert. No, these are Nerd Alert, or Nerds, Melon Head Nerds Big Kids, I think. Yes, we are. Fish Mom, I like that. This is, I think, from her first nerd pack. That pencil is from a teacher starter pack. It's from a little bit of everything. I'm sorry. I know that's not so helpful. Good. I'm glad you guys are still here. No. Okay. So let me go back here. I am not using Pages. I am using Keynote, and it is very, very, very similar to PowerPoint. And I've printed, I'm actually going to show you how to save it. Actually, you know what? I lied. I printed every single piece of this at home last night, crisscross. Yes, Keynote. It is very similar to PowerPoint. I just do not have PowerPoint software on my computer, so I use Keynote. Let me show you here in a second because I'm actually in Keynote, but I export it all to a PDF anyway, so it's all going to look the same. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's Keynote. That's what it is. Okay, so here I'm going to do Command P to print, and I'm going to show you what those posts are printing. Actually, it's already saved to how I printed it last night. We are blowing up Clipart to make it large size. You can't print from school. We can print some things at school, but our toner has been limited. So I'm showing you how I've blown all of these things up to be poster size to get ready to hang on my wall. Thank you, Crisscross. Keynote is Apple's version of PowerPoint. It is. I like it. I think it's very user-friendly. I just haven't taken the I haven't jumped and taken splurged on PowerPoint quite yet. Okay, so here's what was saved from my printing poster size last night to my home printer. It is saved, and see how those dotted lines, that's showing you it's going to be 4 pieces of paper, okay? So over here, this is just in my printing window. All I do is I click poster size, okay? I click poster size. Erin, I use an HP LaserJet 200, love it. Ink is very expensive, but I do love it. You don't need to if you have Keynote. You don't need to export as a PDF. I find that it shifts it. It doesn't stay perfect. The PowerPoint for business, because I sell things for commercial use, is not free. Okay, so I printed poster size, then I apparently chose tile scale, 100%, and this is just plain. This is just plain. You don't need PowerPoint if you need, yeah, it really does everything. Can you change the size of the poster? Yes. You can change this side to make it bigger. You can change this to make it smaller. You don't have to make it that size. This is what you can edit to see how big you want it to be. For example, that giant poster up there on the wall there, that Hinckley Expectations guy, that is made with 10 pieces of paper. However, I made these little roll posters. Well, I didn't make them. I printed them. Let me see here. Sorry. I made these little posters almost the same kind of dimensions on my computer, but as you can see, it's only 2 pieces of paper. So yes, you get to choose the size, which is fantastic. And then when it prints, right here, when it prints, depending on how many pieces of paper you chose and how big you want your poster, it's going to print into more than 1 piece of paper. And you can see the little overlapping pieces and parts that you'll just have to kind of cut off and lay them out, or cut off and then layer them over each other. Again, what I'm doing is I'm laminating, sorry, there's a glare. I'm laminating pieces and parts of it in my laminator. Thank you, Lindsay. I'm glad you're enjoying this. And so then here's like the top 2 pieces of that piece of clip art. And then once I laminate it using my Scotch laminator, I'm going to piece them together on my bulletin board, on my wall, on my door. Stay tuned for that classroom reveal coming September 2nd so you can see all that. I do not print on cardstock. I just print on regular paper, and then when I use my laminator, it's thicker. It's a thicker quality of lamination than my school laminator is, so it almost acts like cardstock. It doesn't curl, it doesn't flip, nothing. It works really, really well. On the printing, because that's basically all that I wanted to share with you about how I'm printing it and literally what I'm in the middle of this morning. I'm sitting in the middle of it. How do I clip them all together? Okay, so after laminating your thrifty, yes, you can kind of go ahead. Will this work with personal photos? No, you can do it with photos as well. Yeah, I just use the 3mm. I use the 3mm. Okay, so I don't print on cardstock. I just print on regular paper. And then after I laminate it, I should have had some pre-laminated. Literally, I put a little piece of Scotch tape. Let me take you over to my big poster that I hung. So literally, I'm going to get up on this ladder even. If you look really, really close, and you can't see it from far away at all, and it's focused and you can't even see it here. Actually, it kind of can. There's a little piece of a Scotch piece of tape. That's it. And then I just lined them up kind of on top of each other. That's how I piece them together. I hope that answers your question there. Okay, I use a paper cutter. These are just kind of, thank you. I'm glad you liked that last night. Print, laminate, tape together. Yes. Yes, I went to Penn State. I'm a proud Penn State alum. Some assembly required, for sure. Does this take some time? I mean, y'all, look, like this is my world right now. Like everything literally around me. I'm sitting in the middle of it. But hashtag I love it. Hashtag love your journey. Hashtag flipped it while I was talking. Hopefully I didn't cut myself off too bad. Okay, any other questions about printing? Hi from France. So cool. Any other questions from printing? Thank you. It is worth the time because it looks fantastic, and I can't wait to show you all the finished products. Whenever I'm finished and I do my classroom reveal, I'm going to share those finished products with you. Any other questions about printing? Because then I'm going to show you 2 things that I have ready to go for open house that I am going to share with you in my TPT store. OCD about trimming edges. Yeah, I haven't used what about the letters? Okay, so the letters, good question. Sorry, I teach 2nd grade, not special software, Keynote. It's just like PowerPoint for a Mac. So for the letters, basically I just make 1 letter per page. Okay, I make 1 letter per page. Thank you, B. Cotter. Yeah, 2nd grade. I make 1 letter per page, although I've got bigger letters. You just kind of play with it, whatever you need. And then I print them out on a single piece of paper. I cut out the letters. This just so happens to be KG Wake Me Up. I have some different fonts, though, cut out in my classroom. Pick, like, chunky ones that are easier to print out. KG Wake Me Up, okay? And so these letters are going to be going on my door for 2nd grade. These are just kind of some of them. So, yes, same thing. I don't print them poster size, but if you really wanted ginormous letters, you could do that, too. Is that poster size? This is not poster size. This is literally just 1 letter per page. That's what I've done with fonts, but you could totally make those poster size, too. Comes with the background. I don't understand that question. It comes with the background. You can rephrase that. How do you set print poster? It's in your printer settings. Let me open up my computer. You're welcome. Thanks for joining me. Okay, so I literally hit file print, and page sizing and handling, and I'm going to plug my phone in here. That was a KG font, Wake Me Up, yes. Page sizing and handling, I clicked the poster option. Whoops, sorry, hang on. I turned in my phone. The font come filled in with that background. Yes, the font is those little circles. Yes, the color behind. Yes, thank you for clarifying. Oh, hi, Allie. Hello. Okay, so poster size, right? So all you do is go file print, click the poster size right here. Mine's highlighted, and then you get to choose how big. Does that answer your question? The 1 letter per page. It is a good size. I like it. I have a few things. You guys want to see what 1 letter per page? Really sneak peek. So those 169 of you that are still in here getting a sneak peek of my classroom that nobody else is getting. Printer type is HP LaserJet 200. Love it. Ink is very expensive. I won't lie. This is 1. Thank you, All Things First. That is 1 letter per page. So I just changed the colors and super bright. And then if we spin over here real fast on my desk, those are also 1 letter per page. Okay, I hope that helps. Now let me show you an example of something that's not 1 letter per page. I'm pretty sure these were 2 letters per page. I've got some evidence little posters. This was a freebie somewhere, and I apologize. I don't remember who they're from. But that Prove It, those were 2 letters per page. So you just play with it, whatever the space you have. Play with it that way, and then you can figure out how big you want. Does anybody else have any questions about printing poster size? I like to say blowing up, because really I'm blowing up melon heads all over my room, which I'm excited about because I'm a #melonheads addict. Got big fonts going on, and kind of like looks like some of my products in my room, which is fun because it's really cool, and I like how it looks, and I'm excited. I'm so glad that you liked my scope last night. Okay, any other questions? And then I want to show you 2 things that I have prepared for open house that I shared on Instagram as well. Any other questions? I'll let it go for a couple more seconds here with the delay with the comments. I'm so thankful so many of you jumped on. The font with the color behind it. That's KG Wake Me Up. Like the letters literally are circles like that. Thanks, love, have a great day. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Hi from Houston. Ready for your full, yeah, me too. I'm ready for my full reveal too. I really am. Like my classroom pretty much, other than this pile of posters sitting around me, which I'm going to finish here in the next little bit. These rolls on the floor are from Caitlin Albani, Albani. It was a freebie that I came across. Okay, so no other questions with the clip art. I want to show you 2 things that I'm doing for open house. So we have no air condition at my school, and it's kind of still summer when we're going back. Not kind of, it is. Cutting out. Okay, you go ahead and replay me when you get back to school, Tahoe girl. That'd be awesome. So what I've got going on here is parents like you are refreshing. I'm looking forward to a great year. I just made these little tags, and I tied them on with ribbon. Easy peasy. So I've got that gift going on that I'm going to share with you in my TPT store later. And your 1 smart cookie, welcome to 2nd grade. So those can be for any grade level. I probably plan on using it for probably pre-K through 6 I'll do, because that's most elementary schools. So I'll share that with you guys on my, or in my TPT store. Hello from Brazil later. So I just kind of want to share those 2 ideas with you. Any other questions before I get back to this poster piecing madness? Anybody else? All right, you guys are the best. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm really excited. Oh, you guys can still see some of my classroom behind me. I'm excited to bring you the full reveal. Does it take you more than a week to plan your room? Oh, yes. Yes, it does. We share the name tags from Instagram. Yeah, I'll post on Instagram when they're shared, for sure. Tags on blow pop suckers. Very cool. Oh, I wish I was your teaching partner, Lindsay Morgan. That's so sweet. All right, you guys are the sweetest. Thanks so much for your always support and the hearts and the love. I hope this was helpful. And good luck if I'm sorry that you can't find poster size from PDF. What kind of computer are you using? Because I've made them from my PC here at school, which is not a Mac, and I'm using my Mac. So I've done it on both pieces of equipment. Try Googling. Try Google or the help feature in whatever program you're printing from. Yeah, I'm very lucky that I'm pretty much able to be in anytime I want. Otherwise, my room probably wouldn't look like this. All right. You guys are the best. Thanks so much for joining me. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the questions. If you have additional questions, again, my name is Ashley Schroeder. I teach second grade Northeastern Ohio. I blog at Schroeder Shenanigans in second, which right now has a blog post all about how I do this giant clip art poster size. And if you have any additional questions that I did not answer, please feel free to email me at schroedershenanigansinsecond@gmail.com. All right, you guys are the best. Thanks for your help. Thanks for your questions and comments. See you guys later. Have a great Tuesday.